brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville. I'm your host, Grayson Bauman, and joining us in this segment, we've got Angela Olmarsters, Marketing and Promotions Director with the Christian County Fair Board. She's joining us by phone, and in studio, sitting across from me, I have Josh O.T. Josh is an assistant manager with Farm and Home in Taylorville. Good morning to the both of you. How are we?
Good.
And I think, Angie, can you hear us?
I can hear you perfect.
There we go. We've got everybody. Josh, it's good to see you here in studio today. And let's start with you. If you would, just tell us a little bit about, how long maybe you've been with Farm and Home Supply, just a little bit about yourself and kind of some of the work that's done.
Okay. Yeah, I started there. I want to say I'm going on my 2.5 year mark. I started as just part-time, went up to full-time, then a supervisor, then manager, all within the same year because the opportunities were there. And that's where I'm at right now.
And it's nice to hear that opportunities were available to you. Moving up is not something that is always offered where you are. So I can appreciate that for you guys. Tell us a little bit about Farm and Home, maybe some sales or some things that you want to highlight.
Okay. Yeah. So we are going to have on June 26th to the 29th, our 65-year anniversary sale. Not just our store, but the company as a whole. And that they started off as a feed store in Quincy, Illinois, and worked their way across the board. We're 15 stores strong, so we're not as big as some of the other stores out there, but we definitely have a lot of the same stuff to offer, as well as some better stuff, some, things that'll fit everybody's niche of from everything from house gadgets to feed in the store. With that anniversary coming up, like I said, we also are doing a no-tax super sale. We're going to have some very hot items. We're going to have water that is $1.99 for a 24-pack. We're going to have Pepsi on sale. We're going to have some blue totes that are 20-gallon at $3.99, plus a lot of other options. Everything from clothes. We have doorbuster items, which are some $199.99 4-burner gas grill by Charbroil. A lot of animal feed on sale. All of our fishing poles, rods, and combos are going to be 25% off. Perfect for the season right now.
Yes, it is.
All the fishing going on. We're hoping that that goes over real well with everybody because, we want everybody out there throwing the line in the water. We're also going to be giving away a 2025 GMC Sierra 1500 elevation truck. It's not necessarily our store, but everybody can, put in for it, and then they're going to draw one winner after the event's over, and then they'll get a hold of that winner and let them know that they won. We have a cardboard cutout to kind of give everybody an idea what it looks like at the front of our store, inside in the foyer area, so they can look. And that's just one good sale we have among the hundreds we have every year.
And so that being the 65th year anniversary sale, the 25% off the fishing poles doesn't sound too bad to me. And then that giveaway store-wide for a 2025 GMC Sierra. Come on now. If you're going to make a purchase and then have a chance at a brand new truck, probably doesn't hurt there at all.
Yeah, they can actually just go on our website, register there. There's no purchase necessary for the entering of it. And the value of the truck is $62,920 truck because it's got some of the bells and whistles that everybody wants.
I was going to say, and being as it is no purchase necessary, that is another really nice offering there to go alongside your 65th year anniversary sale that is store-wide. Come on out to Farm and Home in Taylorville. 15 businesses started in Quincy, Illinois. Learning a little bit here on the show today. Tell us, if you would, Josh, just, obviously ag is important to Farm and Home.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Why did you get involved? Why is Farm and Home wanting to be so involved with the Christian County Ag Fair? And this year, what's that kind of look like for Farm and Home?
Well, the reason why is because it's right up our alley. It's in the name, agriculture. We're farm. We do a lot with the farming community. We do a lot with the home community. The fair is kind of a nice marriage. They have the ag shows. They have tractor pulls, the derbies, all that stuff. People come to us for. We see derby guys all the time in our store getting stuff to make the derby cars ready. We get the farmers come out there to get the feed for their cattle. That's going to be at the fair. It's a perfect marriage. Like I said, I can't say that enough because that's what we do. We provide lots of feed to everybody as well as everything else.
And being a part of the fair in that capacity as well just gets the name out there, of course, but also just shows you that that connection to community is there as well.
Oh, yeah.
And so I can certainly appreciate that. Joining us in studio, Josh O.T. Josh is an assistant manager with Farm and Home in Taylorville. Angie, we'll turn to you here. Tell us a little bit about the Christian County Fair and maybe the community day, wherever you want to start with it. What are some of those things you want to highlight when it comes to the Ag Fair coming up?
Well, everybody's getting excited for the 101st Christian County Fair, which opens up with a 10 o'clock ribbon cutting ceremony on July 15th. Of course, we start our fair out with our pageants, followed by our stock car race on Wednesday. And let's not forget Clay Walker and Casey Donahue live on the main stage at the Christian County Fair on July 18th, Friday at 7 o'clock. Get your tickets at www.christiancountyfair.com. They're going fast.
And for you, Angie, why is it so important to have great folks like Farm and Home on your side when it comes to hosting the fair and putting on everything over the course of that week?
Well, the Christian County Fair Board is instrumental in stating that, family farm and the family farm at the Christian County Fair. So what better source of sponsorship and support than places like Farm and Home, all your local businesses that come into Christian County to do business. It's very important to us because without those sponsorship support and without those partnerships, we could not continue to develop a family-oriented fair that is so fun and exciting, free parking, free gate, lots and lots of things to do, and it doesn't cost a fortune, but it's thanks to folks like Farm and Home and all of our great support that we have and the backing of the Christian County Fair Board. Jeremy Tucker, president of the Christian County Fair Board, is very family-oriented when it comes to making sure that everybody is on board to get things done, and we all kind of work together to make sure that the fair comes off great, and it's a great time to see family, friends, generations of families that's done farming. And in summary answer to your question, Farm and Home, they are like family. So we love having them at the Christian County Fair.
Great to hear, of course, on this end. In terms of what you're hearing from the community, obviously the concert is going to be a big ticket item, and many folks are going to be excited for that. What are some of those other things that you're hearing that have people excited? Maybe that Western style show that's coming about to the fair this year. Anything that you're hearing out there that's got folks excited outside of the concert?
Yes, every year we try to add something new to the Christian County Fair and keep our traditional great events like all of our livestock shows, which are the heart and soul of the fair. This year on the main stage at the Expo building, which is the first big building you're going to see when you enter the fairgrounds, we are having a Western style show, and you can enter your business. You can enter as an individual. You can model clothing, boots, hats, jewelry. We're going to have a great time at 6 o'clock on July 17th at the stage in the Expo building. It's a great experience. And don't forget the Community Day Vendor Fair. That has been a very hot commodity right now. Folks are talking about it. We're well over the 75 mark as far as booths that are coming in. Some of them are retail, some of them are farming groups, some of them are giving samples. Lots and lots of fun. Lots of, again, family community support at the Christian County Fair. So we are excited about the Community Day as well. It's happening at 4 o'clock on Wednesday, July 16th. And then, of course, on Saturday, we have the great event, the Young American Day, which that is going to start at 10 o'clock. Kids' games start at 10 o'clock that day. We're going to have Dr. Incredible, the magician for the kids. There's going to be a Lego building competition this year. So there's several new things that are coming to the fair. But again, agriculture, the heart and soul of the fair, the kids, the heart and soul of the fair. We're ready. We're excited. And let's everybody come out. And again, the concert, yes, that's a great experience. But let's not forget that demo derby on Saturday night in the grandstand with the $13,000 purse.
I think that's worth not forgetting for sure. And I think also worth mentioning again is the free gate admission is a big deal to me, kind of taking that barrier of entry, or that cost of entry, completely out of the equation, I think that's a big deal for the Christian County Fair. So free gate admission, as well as many, many events, vendors, and the likes. We'll come back around and we'll talk more about the Christian County Fair. Joining us in studio, I have Josh O.T. Josh is an assistant manager with Farm and Home in Taylorville. And by phone, I've got Angela Olmarsters, marketing and promotions director with the Christian County Fair Board. We'll get back to you in just about 3 minutes. You're listening to WTIM, your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
Let's check the markets now on the RFD Radio Network. I'm Jim Taylor. No trading on this Juneteenth holiday. Trading resumes Friday. Corn, beans, and wheat finishing higher on Wednesday. July corn closing 433 up 2. September corn up 5 1/4, 429. December corn 444 up 5 1/4. July beans closing 1074 3/4 up 3/4. August beans up half a penny, 1076 3/4. November beans up half a penny, 1068 1/4. July wheat finishing 574 1/4 up 25 1/4. September wheat up 25, 590 1/2. July bean meal 284.90 down 20 cents. July bean oil 54.77 down 2 cents. Closing livestock numbers from Wednesday. August feeders 304.17 up 82 cents. June live cattle up $1.05, 224.30. July lean hogs 112.17 up 52 cents. Jim Taylor on the RFD Radio Network.
Local, local, local. For 29 years, Just Beds has been your local mattress store. For 29 years, featuring locally made Bemco mattresses like Arctic Breeze and Max Life. That's a lot of local helping local. And all this month at Just Beds, you'll save big on Bemco. Twin mattresses for $149. Queen mattresses just $229. As always, free delivery, setup, and haul away locally. Thank you for supporting Just Beds for 29 years. Keep buying local, friends. See the Yon Exterminators at Just Beds on Montvale in Springfield.
Just Beds.
People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, are proud to continue their long-standing sponsorship of honoring Taylorville High School Students of the Month on WTIM's many platforms on AM, FM, and streamed online, and on WMKR Genuine Country 94.3.
Hi, my name is Macy Crow. I'm the Junior Student of the Month. My parents are Amy and Josh Crow, and I don't do any extracurricular activities in school, but I do enjoy going to the gym, playing volleyball, and listening to music. For my future plans, I want to be in the medical field, and I am currently enrolled in summer school to be a CNA this year. My favorite subject would have to be American World History because Mr. Wilson makes learning very interesting and engages me a lot.
People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, salutes these great Taylorville High School students on this honor and wish them the best in their future. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Just Beds are the Yon Exterminators, and they can give you a better night's sleep. Choose from Bemco, Chatham & Wells, Sealy, Simmons, and Tempur-Pedic. Find out the many models and styles available on their updated website by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
At Land of Lincoln Credit Union, you can bank on learning more. Find out how they can help you and your family with their products and services by clicking their banner ad on top of the police blotter page of TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
WTIM.
Welcome back to the WTIM morning show here on your information station. We're brought to you by folks like People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville. I'm your host, Grayson Bauman. Joining us in this segment is Josh O.T. Josh is an assistant manager with Farm and Home in Taylorville, and Angela Olmarsters by phone, marketing and promotions director with the Christian County Fair Board. Josh, let's get back to you over here. Community Day and Farm and Home being such a piece to the Christian County Fair. What to expect from that Community Day and the booth that you have, and maybe years past, and maybe kind of what we have coming up this year?
Yeah, so years past, we have had our new line of tractors out there, mowers. We've done giveaways. We've done spin wheels. We usually carry a couple people there to kind of also give out swag. This year, I think we'll hopefully have our new manager out there. His name is Carl Drone. I'm hoping he'll be able to be there to kind of get his face out there so everybody knows who's now running the store. But with that being said, I know we're going to be putting out some of our new Steel brand line of lawnmowers. We have a larger tractor. Well, it's not really a tractor, but it's a large mower, and then a smaller mower, and maybe some push mowers, as well as some Cup Cadets and other brands we carry. I know we're going to give out some shirts And we're still in the talks on what else we're going to try to give away while we're there, but hopefully we'll have a good assortment for everybody.
Sounds like it. It sounds like there's a lot of different things that you bring out pretty regularly anyway, too,
Yeah.
on top of it. So your booth it's going to have some space allocated to it.
Yeah, we get one of the bigger spaces because we do donate a lot, and we work with Angie a lot to try to help make everything flow smoothly. And with that being said, it gives us the room to bring out multiple types and fill it all up.
Beautiful. All right. So that is a look at the community booth, or at the community day in the booth that Farm and Home here in Taylorville will have out there. Angie, there are a few other things that I know we wanted to make sure we touched on today, whether that was the tractor pull or getting involved in the Western Style Show. Take me from there. What would you like to make sure we hit on here before we wrap things up?
Well, we were talking about traditional events at the fair, and of course the ITPA tractor pull will kick off on Thursday evening. At 6 o'clock also will be the auction for the 4-H and the group of kids working out there in the livestock barns. We also have the senior luncheon that happens on Wednesday and the ag luncheon that happens on Thursday. Let's not forget that if you want to sign up for the Western Style Show, you can call 217-820-1690. You'll also find an application online for that at www.christiancountyfair.com. So when you're scrolling and ordering your Clay Walker and Casey Donahue tickets, let's make sure that you touch base and see if you want to enter that Western Style Show. I think it's going to be something neat. Of course, we have the wine gala this year with the new dates. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. You'll find live music, of course, the Western Style Show on Thursday on the stage. And then Friday, you'll have music again on the main stage at the wine gala. Dr. Incredible, like I said, is coming. There's so many things that's going to happen at the Christian County Fair this year. Of course, we've got the chili. We've got the car show on Saturday, car cruise, I should say. But get yourself out to the Christian County Fair. Enjoy some clean family fun. Again, no parking fee, no gate fee. Come out, enjoy the big carnival, the delicious food vendors. Don't forget those culinary and horticulture shows that are going on and all the kids exhibits in the expo building. You got to hit the expo building. I think it's going to be a great place to be. But mainly, let's also remember www.christiancountyfair.com to order those Casey Donahue and Clay Walker tickets and be part of the fun, nostalgic atmosphere of the 101st 2025 Christian County Fair.
101st Christian County Fair.
That is right. That's a lot of agriculture there, right in Christian County.
And, last year being the 100th, I think, bringing back the concert, I think there's a lot of new excitement that's coming about with the Christian County Fair. Angela, I'm going to toss it back over to Josh for just a moment to highlight that 65th anniversary sale going from June 26th, I believe you said, to the 29th. Just again, if you would, just touch base on what we got going on.
Yeah, that's correct. June 26th to the 29th, we're doing our 65th year anniversary for the company as a whole. Quite a few years for a small-time company. We're going to have a bunch of good deals. For example, 24 pack of water will be $1.99. I mean, that's a really killer deal. Like I said, we have soda on sale, 2 for $6. We have some totes that are $3.99. 20-gallon totes. Who doesn't need a 20-gallon tote?
Oh.
Throw everything in there. Dog food to clothes,
Yeah.
A lot of different bird seeds. And one thing I like to push on is the 25% off the rods, reels, and combos because it's that season and we want people out there throwing it in the water. Not the pole, the line.
Yes, not the pole, but the line. And generally, you don't see a sale going on when it's that month or that time.
Yeah, it's always before or after, it seems.
It's always before or after, it seems. So it's different right now with the 65th anniversary sale going on at Farm and Home, not only here in Taylorville, but across their 15 stores, and a 2025 GMC Sierra giveaway with no purchase being necessary. You're
correct.
listening to the WTIM Morning Show here on your information station. We're brought to you by People's Bank and Trust and Landmark of Taylorville.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville.
96.1 FM Taylorville.
107.5 FM Shelbyville.
107.